Well, hey folks, Species 7 here, and welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me on the 7 Species map for Farm Sim 25. Just running another load of goodies out here to the wood productions. As I'm thinking, looking around at what we've got going on the farm, that we very soon need a large amount of trees. Ooh, that was a good load. 136k. Wow. So I would rather get that wood harvested sooner than later. 354. And how much is that thing? It's obviously not going to come up in here. No. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is the 22nd day of June. We are into our first full day of actual summer. Yeah, doesn't feel much different than it did yesterday. A little rainier. 375. Oh, we are so close. Alright, well. Now that I've managed to drive off the end of the road looking at other things. So yeah, we're very close. I think if we do a quick run past the greenhouses, that should generate more than enough money. It won't leave us with a whole pocket full, but that's okay, because the more production we can do, the more money we can make. And I'm running out of trees that are near the factory to knock down and drag over. So I think I'm down to about 6,000 liters of wood in the main factory. And considering it makes like 10 different products out of trees, that's probably not a good thing. So let's see what we can find that'll get us another 50k. In fact, I've got honey ready. I've got stuff at our pottery shop that's ready. I believe we even have apple juice that we could flog. So yeah, shouldn't be an issue. And then once we pick up the Komatsu, trees shouldn't be an issue. In fact, at that point, we'll probably be looking for more treed property. I'm not sure how much of a chunk the one that we bought is going to give us. But either way, we will get it sorted out. So there are links to the map in the description down below. This is of course one of Old Man 102's Ricci maps. He did a series of them for 22 and another series of them for now for 25. Not sure how many maps he's got out for 25 now. I think 4 possibly. Might be, could be. I just want to have a look at what we've got on with these businesses here. Okay, you take clover, but I think we stuck a fair bit. Oh, material's missing. Oh, alrighty then. Apparently it used up that clover. Well, I gotta say, it certainly paid off. Alright, this is a well. Now, when... Oh. Doesn't matter what you set the autosave for. Every time you go to escape to look at a menu, it's, oh, saving the game. It's like, oh, we don't want you to get screwed. Okay. Here we go. and honey. Huh. You'd think it would be in the main thing since it's an actual in-game product. No? It's okay, we'll find it. EFGH honey. Ooh. We're actually not bad. Not a bad spot at all. So sure. She's just about to have to take a taxi to get the length of this trailer. Alright. And we'll have to bring some more clover over here. I do believe we have some. I'm gonna say, you better have made more than that out of all the clover I dumped in there. Once more? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes. Oh. No. 2's better than 0. Well, 36,000. I guess that's still a fair chunk, you know? Now, I realize we've got all that. How's the actual producibles, though? Materials missing. Okay, what are we missing? Because that'll mean a trip out to the mine. Here we go. No. Where's the little happy dude? There he is. What you missing? Clay. Okay. Okie dokie, well, we can certainly get you more clay. But let's grab what's here. Yeah, a little bit of an awkward loading area. There we go. Any more? Oh yeah. Unable to load anymore. Alrighty. Let's oh. Suppose where? Cafe, supermarket. Okay, let's tag that. Okay, it won't take those. Alright, you know what? Yeah. We'll dump these. I think the, no, that's not gonna work. I think what we're just gonna do is go to the sell everything market. Let me, oop, I did not mean to do that. Let me untag that. Honey. Supermarket tag. There we go. We're just going to go to our sell everything container. Because, yeah, these don't go to the same spot. So I should have loaded them separately. But obliviously I did not. We'll lose about $100 a ton on the honey. But, oh well. If we'd sold it a week ago, that's what we would have gotten for it. So this will give us plenty for the new equipment. Well, I think first what we're going to do is, well, we got a couple things to do, don't we? I need to supply clay and clover. And oh, okay. I think we have enough now. I think we have enough. Oh, wow. Alrighty. These are just going into the storage, by the way. Oh yeah, look at that. It's already starting to screw up. Are you gonna produce more? Yes? No? Yes? Alright. Let's go get these into a warehouse. Before they decide to explode and go orbital. Alright. So we get down to the very last one. Here we go. There we are. Alright, now I think we're done with the big trailer. There we go. Alrighty. So, now Oops. That's gonna leave a mark. Alright. Alright. And there we are. We now own our very own deluxe Komatsu Wood harvester. Whew. Let's get down to -6. Well, it's the last day of December, so. Which means next episode it's New Year's. Raw. Don't think you really need your lights on anymore, dude. Although the way you guys drive, you should all have flashing lights and sirens. Why would I say that? Hey, bingo chip. Thanks, so this guy's got his lights in the back. Another misty morning. Just sneak across the property. Grab us some clay. A little brighter in here than usual. Must be exactly the right time of day that the sun's making its way into this little tunnel. Usually when I come in here you can barely see the other end between the mist and the darkness. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, clay is... No, that's coal. It's the other way. I knew it was right beside the entrance, but... Alright, let's set things up. We'll get you up. Oh, crap. Oh. Huh. Weirdly enough, it had clay in it. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's crank her up. Okay, we're full. We are full. Oh, it is shut off. Okay. Oh, what do you mean put the pipe out? To shut it off, I need a pipe out? No, I don't. Alright. So it chewed through the last trailer load pretty quick. See how we do with this one. Mind you, it produces good money. So well worth the trip. Isometric farm sim. Seriously, there are a few of them that are like this. The more farm manager type of games. That's what this reminds me of. Ooh. Weird, eh? So got lots of pallets in there, lots of silt. Just the actual clay it chews through, which makes sense. I mean, you know, I'm not sure what they use the silt for. Maybe some kind of filler agent in the clay, or glazing, or who knows what, but certainly you're going to use more clay than anything. Well, I'm going to use a lot of pallets, considering they only put like 6 flower pots on a pallet. So still playing Avowed in the evenings. Really enjoying it. It's a little bit more toward the kind of RPG style that I like. You know, it's not a Souls-like, and it's not a, you know, rogue-like, and it's not a... It's an RPG. And, pretty dang good. Quite enjoying it. Not saying I'm terribly great at it. I've fell down a couple of times. But all in all, yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. I'm playing it on Game Pass, so basically if you, you know, considering it's like $80 Canadian to buy the game, if you finish it in a couple of months on Game Pass, then it only cost you, you know, $30. Plus anything else you play. Lightyear Frontier is also from Game Pass. That's one that I'm featuring on the channel. Now that they've released 1.0. And Revenge of the Savage Planet as well. Although, I don't know that we'll continue with that one. It doesn't exactly seem to catch anyone's interest. But I'll go back and look at it again. See if there's been any more views since I checked on it. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. So used to just heading back to the farm when I come in from that direction that seemed like the thing to do. Alrighty, here we go. And that'll get you back up and running. Yep, there's all the weird puffs of clay dust floating through the roof, so we're back in business. Alrighty. Now I have recently added coal to the charcoal mulch thing plant there. I'm not sure what our main mill has left for it. Should probably have a look at that. Oh yeah, right. Sorry. There we go. There you go. And good stuff. There you are. Okay. So now let's fetch some clover. Alright, so clover, yes, it's the green boxes. Might have to drag some of the actual berries out of the way. Give room for the clover to spawn. So there's probably a few of them ready. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, there we go. Great. Let's kick a couple straps on. No, there we go again. Awesome. Alright, what do we got? One more? Perfect. Chuck you on the back. There we go. Alright. These will find their way down to the food warehouse at some point until they're needed. For monetary gain. Okay. Ooh, look at this, eh? Stacking the apple juice. See, as these don't load anyway. But that should keep it going for a while. Alright, let's get our clay delivered. Or our clover, or yeah, clover. Clay. Here, bees, eat this. Why is your honey so terrible? It's gritty. Alright, and that's back up and running. Figures. It doesn't actually like to pick up from the back. So I've stuck them in pretty much the worst place I could. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we got you. Yes, we do. Now the apples don't load. I don't know that the apple juice will either. But we'll try it. I mean, it's going to the same place, but yeah. Nope. Didn't think it would. It doesn't even recognize it. So, we'll go pop these off. There we go. Getting a little bit of food stocked away. So, of course you are. That'll probably be our next area for sure. What else are we going to want to put in for fertilizer and seeds? Not that concerned. We have that and that. We have that. Yeah, again, I'm not sure with this hen house. Yeah. Oh yeah. For some reason this only rotates in 90-degree chunks, which makes it a little bit awkward for where I want to place it. Vineyard and olive grove. Refinery, what do we do here? Corn, canola, barrels, coal, all kinds. Oh, this produces plastic. Now I know we needed this for something. Actually, this wouldn't be bad, because we're producing pallets, planks, and short planks, or long planks and planks, sorry. And that would give us barrels, tubs, buckets, and wood chips. 100K, eh? Yeah, we're not really producing enough of that to do anything. We have this guy, but I wouldn't really want him there. I'd want him more over on this end somewhere. But we don't actually own land over this way. Overlaps with another object? I don't think so. That's not right. Why is it stuck at 99,044? No matter where I put it. Why? Huh. Well, that's something definitely not right. So where does one produce steel bucket? Yeah, there's just too much there I don't produce. But it's the only way to make plastic, which we will need at some point. See, even this thing requires plastic, because those bags it takes, yeah, those require plastic. The other products we could do, but we're already making furniture, pallets, mulch, boxes, all of that stuff, pretty much. Yeah, the Cooper is definitely the other thing to consider. 204 to expand that way. That doesn't actually give you an outline of anything. Ah, there we go. Oof, that's tiny for 172K. Be better with this one. And then does 9 fill in that space? It does. I see. I see. Well, I think we'll make a decision on all of that next episode. I think for now we're going to call it a day. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, well, you know what to do. Please remember to hit that like button. And until next time, take good care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.